Good afternoon. This is the start of a big adventure. We bought a camper van. We are off for 3 months to do a parkrun tour of Ireland. I don't think I've ever driven onto a ferry. I mean, obviously as a passenger I have, but so Terminal 5. We can see our ferry up ahead. We're just waiting in the queue. Whoa, noisy lorry. We're so excited. We're parked up on a ferry. I did not like the bit over the water. We had to sort of stop on that for probably 3 seconds.
They're like that, and obviously you could just go.
Yeah, it won't. It's totally safe. But yes, Ireland, here we come. No idea where we are going to sleep tonight. We're gonna have to wing it. This trip, Poppy, we're just going to wing it the whole trip, yeah? We're just setting off, 2 girls in a van with an adventurous spirit, parkrun every Saturday, drumming on the bin.
It is a good drummer.
It's an adventure. Let's go. This is the adventure mobile, all parked up on the ferry, along with some other adventure mobiles. We're travelling from Holyhead. We did look at leaving from Liverpool, but the crossing is so much longer, so it's about 3.5 hours on the ferry, I think. Anyway, let's go and find somewhere to enjoy the journey. The captain's making an announcement. We should have a smooth sailing. I don't know if you can see out behind me. Not too much wind. I'm so excited. We have set off 10 minutes early. Off we go. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful day. It looks like it'll be super calm crossing. The captain made an announcement and said the wind is just a breath. I'm loving watching our wake as we say goodbye to Wales. Poppy's been so nervous about this journey. She keeps saying, I haven't been on a ferry since I was about 4, not a proper ferry. And that was when we did a parkrun adventure down under. So she was talking about the ferry between North Island and South Island in New Zealand. We did Australia, New Zealand and Singapore on a parkrun adventure. I do wish I was filming back then, but I wasn't. Hopefully we can go back again one day. That was a very expensive trip though. Anyway, I think she'll be fine today with this calm crossing, and I think she's gonna love it. It's a bit windy. It's amazing. The weather has turned. I don't know where the sun has gone, but it's not here. I'm just watching a Stena line going the other way, heading back to Holyhead from Dublin. And I can see Ireland. But I can also see rain clouds. It's so funny walking around deck because it does get so ridiculously windy. And there's a door down here that you can barely open. It's like you have to wrestle with it in order to get it to open. I just love being outside though, at sea. Anyway, the door is so funny. Actually, the walking area is still really hard to open. It's so fun. I can't believe how calm that crossing was. The sea was like a mill pond. It was windy while we're in the middle of the Irish Sea, but yeah, we were pretty lucky. I hear that this crossing can be hairy at times, so we picked a good day for it. Just arriving now into Dublin, so just enjoying these last few moments on the ferry with the seagulls, then heading to our van. I've done a little bit of research on the journey, so I think I've planned our parkrunning adventures for the next few weeks, and I think I've a few spots that we might stay in tonight, so we'll head to those and try and park up. So I'll see you later. Returning to the vehicles. Off we go. This is why van life. I love being by the sea. So we parked up and we are looking out over the Mourne mountain range. So tomorrow, maybe tomorrow? Yeah, probably tomorrow, maybe Friday. We will head up to the highest peak in Northern Ireland. We are going to head around the coast of Ireland and we are going to go anti-clockwise. So coming in at Dublin, we'll head up to the coast of Northern Ireland and then head down. And the whole trip is based around running at Bear Island Parkrun. Some say the most beautiful parkrun in all of parkrun world for my 40th birthday. So that's what this trip is built around and I cannot wait. But there'll be many more beautiful parkruns along the way. We're parked up for the night. I've got sort of a little elephant up here banging around. But we've got an epic view to wake up to. We're parked directly facing the seafront, so really, really excited. Taken a little while to get sorted. It feels like the van is an absolute, well, it's just chaos, absolute shambles at the moment. I think it's probably going to take a couple of days just to figure out where everything goes really and make ourselves at home. I haven't really said anything on the background of getting a van. It's been an idea for a while. Basically, I think, well, it all gets a bit deep here. So because my husband Ben died when he was 38 and because my dad died when he was 66, so the year after he retired, I'm just so aware of how short life is and how if you don't have adventures now, the chance might pass you by. So with Dad's money from his inheritance, then I have sold my little car and bought this camper van. So that's where we are. It does feel a little strange to be in the middle of nowhere, parked up on a beach. Feels a little bit overwhelming to have like the ceilings just there. It's just there for 3 months. Quite low. I think I'll get Poppy down for hugs in the morning so we can raise that up and have a bit of brightness in here. But yeah, it's about 10 o'clock at night. I think it's time for us to get to sleep. It's been a long day, 4-hour drive, 3.5-hour ferry, and I think it took us about an hour to get here maybe. So yeah, from me it's good night from our van adventure, our parkrun tour of Ireland. It starts here. It's actually pretty peaceful, so yeah, good night. Good morning. Well, that was a really calm, uneventful night, which is perfect for our first night. Beautiful place to be. We didn't get caught in any quicksand. Yeah. So the plan: get the van packed up and yeah, say goodbye to Anna Gasson, if that's how you pronounce it. I hope it is. I imagine probably not going to do very well this trip with the pronunciation, but I'll try my best. And then we're going to head round this coast and maybe stay in Newcastle somewhere so that we are close to the mountains for tomorrow. We're not going to go up any mountains today. The weather is meant to be a bit iffy. It's meant to rain, but tomorrow looks much better. So that's the plan. First night, a great success. So I'm feeling happy. The van, it still doesn't feel, and maybe I'll show you, it's like chaos. It's just pure chaos. It's just chaos. I think that's probably going to take us, it might even take like a week to figure out We've still got lots of storage under the bed, so just to get rid of some of the stuff. But anyway, we're doing it. Van tour is happening. We've got the sea just here, down some cliffs, and we are at Bloody Bridge, and we are going to head up to the summit of Slieve Donard, the highest point in Northern Ireland. Oh, I can't remember, 852 metres maybe? I'll put it there if I'm wrong. 850 something metres. Meant to be a really, really lovely walk up by the river, then on a bit of a track, and then a really hard climb up to the top. I've told Poppy it's actually going to be an alright day, not too difficult. She'll be fine. We've got some sweets, we're packed up. Oh, actually, let me show you what I've put in my pack. It's very smart. Paws, snacks. They fit perfectly. So top tip, a whole cucumber fits in with your poles. Who knew? I've never done that before. But we love having a cucumber with us, snapping it in half. It's a great mountain snack. Yeah. Anyway, here we are, and this is our plan. So here at Bloody Bridge, and then we're going to head up and do the difficult bit. That makes it look not very far. It's less than 5k up, so shouldn't take too long, she says. And apparently, oh look, I've got a tour guide. Apparently the river is beautiful and there's plunge pools and things on the way back down, so the weather is meant to lift, so fingers crossed we'll be coming down in sunshine. It's about 9:30 in the morning, so setting off early in the cold to get the climb done, then hopefully it's going to be sunny, warm, and then I've booked us into a open air swimming pool this afternoon. We haven't showered for a few days, so we'd quite enjoy a shower. The river is stunning. Heading all the way down to Bloody Bridge. Wow, what have you found?
And look, there's drops of water which run down the slope.
Oh, that is a pool and a half there. Oh, we might have to get in that on the way back. What a place. We've just crossed this lovely little bridge, and then we've got this waterfall cascading down off the mountain here. Poppy there heading back down, or why is she heading down? We're going up. She's just waiting patiently. And then a whole nother river cascading down here too. What a place, we love it. We're almost a mile up and the weather's not lifting yet. But we don't care because this river is just breathtaking. I love how flat this waterfall is. Just spreading all the way out, cascading down the rocks. Super excited to be heading up to the Mourne Wall, an absolute feat of engineering. We visited Silent Valley yesterday. So anybody familiar with the history of Belfast will be familiar with the Mourne Wall and Silent Reservoir. Silent Reservoir, Silent Valley Reservoir. Silent Valley Reservoir, is that what I mean? I think so. I don't think we slept very well last night, did we? We're a bit tired. Maybe it's time. In fact, did you just say Starburst? Poppy needs some sweets. It's sort of that sort of time. We're about a third of the way up. Another arrow to the Mourne Wall, and it takes us across the river. Oh, Poppy's eating sweets. They smell so good. Oh wow. slippy. See how the small person is doing with her sweets. Nailing it. Oh, big leap, the same leap as me. And the sweets are safe, safely across. Heading up into the Clag. We're climbing for the views. Poppy, what are we doing? look at the views. Wow. You can't have everything. But we've got the poles out and we decided to eat cucumber at the same time to refresh us. We're hot, but the air is cold now. So we'll have a little snack. Then I might just put some gloves on instead of a jacket because I am hot, but I don't want to lose these hands. Less than a mile to the top now. The weather is pretty grim, let's be honest. We've stopped for a Jaffa cake break and some water. Still heading up in the Clag. Poor old Poppy, her luck is not great with mountains. So Ben Nevis, loads of rain at the top. Only for a little bit though, but couldn't stop and enjoy the views. Do you remember Penny Van? Poppy, that was hilarious. Like horrific sideways rain all the way. And today, like my eyelashes have got water on them, really heavy with droplets because, yeah. Oh, in fact, have you got droplets on your arms, Pop? I've got droplets on my arms because it's just so wet. Well, I'm not sure it's going to be our day today. I've had to get the map out a lot sooner than expected. There's just visibility is terrible. There's Poppy, can you see her? Yeah. We just had to help somebody else who didn't know where they were. He's then gone off ahead and gone the wrong way. So now I feel stressed and worried about him because he's not heading to the wall now. I'm hoping he'll come past us in a bit and realise his navigational error. He was too far ahead. I saw him sort of up to the side, but he couldn't hear me calling. Anyway, that's him, not my concern. It's gusting, sort of 40, maybe 50 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour every now and then. So Poppy's sort of been getting a bit scared. What have we been practicing, Poppy? When the wind's scary? Stay calm. We just get low. Get low, get low. like Lil Jon said. So yeah, we've been practicing that. We've just passed two guys coming down and they said they struggled to stand on the top. It's sort of 60 miles an hour gusts. So I don't think that's safe to take Poppy up in that really. She's only little. Don't want her to get blown off a mountain. This is grim. So we're going to head up. We're going to still get to the wall, have a sandwich, reassess. I've got full mountain safety kit. I've got a bivvy, got a foil blanket, got a map, got a compass, got extra layers, got gloves. We didn't think we'd need gloves, but yeah, we've got the gloves on. But I still don't think it's a day. Yeah, being safe is more important than getting to the top. There'll be another day. All of a sudden, from out of the mist. What's this, Poppy? Where are we? The wall! We found the wall, the Mon wall. Oh, wow. We made it. It might be really windy the other side, I don't know. That's it, decision made. We're heading back. So we've had lunch by the wall and yeah, appreciate the wall, saying goodbye to the wall. Heading off that way, but I'm so desperate to be able to see this waterfall. It's just nothing. It's just a wall of cloud. Oh, I can tell it's beautiful. I can tell. That's going to have to be enough for today. We're coming towards the end of this track, and on the way up, the views had only just started to go at this point. And we're in complete clag. So river has definitely closed in. It hasn't lifted like it was meant to at all. Back to the quarry. I just climbed this little hill here. I don't know if you can see that there's just the top of a building there, just went in there. It's absolutely full of litter, like totally full. Absolute disgrace. Beer cans, bits of tent. That is not how that outside should be, is it? Leave no trace. I sort of like that I need to come back here. Haven't been to the peak. Maybe me and Al can come and do an adventure and bring Pops to the top another time on a nice day with some views. Poor old Poppy, I keep laughing every time I go in her bag. That girl is carrying a pair of binoculars because the views from up here are meant to be so good. She's carrying binoculars. That's so sad, bless her heart. There's a wild horse. Look at this beautiful pony. In fact, there might be another one behind it. Oh, you're so lovely. Trying not to scare it away. There's a few more behind it. Oh, oh my gosh, they've got foals.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I need them to know that they're safe. If they go into the river.
Oh, so cute. My friends' horses just gonna come past. Oh, you don't need to move. Sorry.
I found a bathtub. It's not going to hold much water, is it? But I figure that this is the closest thing that I'm going to get to a bath on this trip. So I may as well enjoy it. So I'm just having a little rest in the monkey bar, because why not? We're back to the amazing river, and Poppy and I really want to be on inflatables going down there. How fun does that look? I mean, it'd probably be really dangerous, but it's a fun idea. I don't think we'd do it. It just looks a fun idea. To be clear, probably not safe. We're almost back. Are we wanting to swim in the pools? No, we're freezing. We've just met Peter, who is one of the rangers here, and that was super fascinating, and he's given us some leaflets for us to read when we get back, and it was really lovely because we met Liam, who worked at Silent Valley yesterday, and they know each other, so we were just chatting. And what did you say, Poppy, about everybody who we've met here?
They're so friendly.
So friendly. Everybody is just so friendly. I stopped my Garmin because we just stopped. Yeah, what a day. Just really, really, really lovely. And actually this map, so today we would have definitely gone wrong without a map. There were people getting lost with maps because you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. And my map has been lent to me from Stephen, who runs the coffee van in the car park we stayed at tonight. So he came along at 8 o'clock this morning, and Poppy got a hot chocolate for breakfast. So yeah, thank you everybody for making our trip just by being so lovely and friendly and kind. So I've just done my mile for run streaking. We're down in Newcastle and we're about to go in Tropicana, warm sea pools, have a shower, much needed. It's so windy. It's probably like 30 to 40 mile an hour winds down here. Bit crazy, but we're gonna love it. Are you ready, Pops?
Yeah.
Let's go. It's so windy here. Look at this tree. It's incredible. Whoa. Look at that. And a happy girl. And just at the end here is the car park. There are lots of people parking to head up into the more mountains. And there they are in the background. And do you know what? It looks like it may just be lifting. Okay, maybe not on the very tops, but finally the weather has turned. The tide is all the way in. No beach at all, just a wild, wild sea. What a day! We've just arrived at Strangford Lough and it's amazing. So this is a protected area, but then it says it's a marine protected area, an area of outstanding natural beauty. It's a special area of conservation, a special protection area, and also a marine conservation zone, as well as having 7 areas of special scientific interest. So just wow. And the tide is out. So Rough Island is sitting over there along Island Hill Causeway. Poppy is staying in the van. She cut her foot in the swimming pool, so that wasn't very good, but we've had a pizza, had some pudding. She's in her pyjamas. We've washed our hair. We're clean, so that is nice. So yeah, she's just going to rest. It's parkrun day tomorrow though. Stormont parkrun, so really excited about that, but I hope Poppy's foot is okay. Anyway, the causeway is clear. The causeway ends here and the sky is just making it unreal. It just looks so beautiful. So I'm going to do a quick lap of the island. It's only teeny tiny. In fact, I'll start my Garmin and see how far it is. The best thing about being here is that this is like looking out onto the sea. It is salt water, but we're very protected here compared to if we were right on the coast. So hopefully we're going to miss these really high winds that have been battering us today, and we'll be okay in the van. Poppy will be okay in the pop top. It was a windy, rocky night last night, wiggling from side to side every time the wind hit the van. So hoping for a more peaceful one tonight. I think Rough Island is a little bit unfair. This is stunning. And I'm just looking out, I'm sort of the far side of the island now, and there's a really prominent building up here on the hill. I think it's called Scrabo Tower. Yeah, I'll write it here if I'm wrong. Maybe I'll put a picture of it here if I'm right. But yeah, it's just beautiful, just beautiful. Now there's a path on the inside of the island, but I'm sticking to the shore because I feel more grounded when I'm like right next to the sea. I just love it, it's my happy place. So I'm feeling a mess, haven't even brushed my hair since swimming, but I'm just so happy here. It's nice to be clean actually, van life. And yeah, if only Poppy was with me, but yeah, fair enough, she needs to rest her little foot. Anyway, let's finish the tour of the island and see how big it is. But first let's look out to Scrabo Tower, standing proud just there on the hill. I'm just about back at the causeway now, and it's teeny tiny. Rough Island has a circumference of around half a mile, so teeny tiny, and definitely worth a wander round. Good morning. It's parkrun day. It's very windy, and Poppy's struggling to get up and ready. So I am just going to go and run a mile on a very slippery causeway out to Rough Island over Island Hill Causeway, so that I've done my run streaking mile, and that during parkrun, if Poppy needs to walk, we can walk. There's no pressure to do a mile run during parkrun because Poppy has got a little cut on her foot. So that's the plan, heading to Stormont parkrun here in Northern Ireland, the first of our parkruns on our van adventure. Cannot wait. It's an iconic parkrun. So I get this run done and go back to the van. Hopefully Poppy will be ready and we'll set off. Run done. I've got wet feet, wet socks, wet shoes, lots of puddles on the causeway. I'm hoping Poppy's ready. We'll head off to parkrun.